Hello, thank you for joining me today. My name is CJ. I'm going to be walking you through the Rosh Review platform. The first thing I'm going to show you is the Program Director dashboard. So what we're looking at right now is the home page. The main piece of information I'd want you to focus on is the Announcements tab. So anytime our content team decides to give a new piece of functionality or a new test to assign, or a tech team might have created a new feature for you, we will drop that in the Announcements tab for you. As you can see, we just launched the Rosh Review Blueprint Manual for this upcoming academic year. And then some other data is below, some snapshot data for yourself. Moving forward, we're going to dive into the program performance. So when my Wi-Fi decides to load the program performance, we're going to walk through how a lot of our faculty come in here to check on the category of the programs. It's a beautiful day for Wi-Fi. So as you can see, what we're looking at right now is the program performance as a whole by category. You can even come in and click on these categories and see subcategory data. This is used a lot when we start faculty adjusting curriculum for the upcoming academic year. If they notice there's some areas they need to focus on, they might create an assessment around that piece. Diving it deeper though, we have the learner performance data. So we just got done looking at the program performance as a whole, and now we're looking at the individual learners by all categories. Now, taking it a step further, we can even dive into the categories and subcategories. So this is perfect for when a lot of faculty are looking for some of those residents who are in current remediation. And then another piece of functionality is the difference between self-study and assessments. Right now, we are looking at the self-study data. But if you wanted to check on those assessments that you as the faculty have assigned out, you'd be able to click on this button as well. Moving on. This is really the bread and butter of our platform for program directors. So we have three main components that I would like to show you here. We have the assigned assessments, we have the ability to create assessments, and then we have a plethora of pre-made assessments for you already. Rosh Review is designed to help throughout the entire year, not just the cram resource for the exam, and this is how we do so. As you can see here, we have a ton of pre-made assessments that our family medicine doctor have created for you. You'd be able to preview the entire exam if you'd like to. You'd be able to assign it out to certain individuals or the entire class if you'd like. All you'd have to do is click on this button right here, and you'd be able to assign it out. If you've broken it down by cohorts as well, you can do that, or you can click on the individual learner and assign it out. Painless, just how it was intended to be. And then the next piece of functionality I'd like to show you is how to create a new assessment. So if you wanted to actually create a new one, we have two functions here. We'll have the quick build, which is just quickly clicking on some categories if you'd like to. But really we want to create a brand new assessment. Sorry about that. And we want to customize build it. So the way we can do this, we come in, check on certain categories, and can select some questions that we want to then assign out. Again, relatively painless. So that's the program director dashboard in a nutshell. Very easy to use. Now I'm going to switch over to the resident view. Okay, so now we've switched tabs essentially, and now we're into the resident portal. We just showing you how the program director dashboard is used. I'm going to show you what the residents see when they sign in. So right now what we're looking at is the home page. We're accessible on both apps, but they spend a lot of the time on creating self-study exams for themselves. We're going to go ahead and create an exam together when the Wi-Fi decides so. We're going to go ahead and call it a name. We're going to do 2 questions together. If you'd like to get through the entire flag for later. Tutor mode I'm going to show you, but we also have our standardized testing as well. And then we have 60 seconds and untimed. And then if you wanted to actually get granular and take a test on specific categories, you can. You can just click on these little arrows and you have subcategory data. The demonstration, I have them all up and let's get this together. Right, after this powerful Wi-Fi, what's this next exam? We're going to do a question. Must be a really busy day on the Wi-Fi. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Having a little bit of technical difficulty with the Wi-Fi. And access an old exam. I'm going to go to the next tab here. So, a tab. And we can access an old exam just so I can show you the look and feel of the platform. So after I've created an exam and after I've answered a question, this is the bread of our tutor mode here. You'll see a detailed walkthrough of why that answer was correct. It'll oftentimes come with a nice photo, detailed explanation of why the other answers were wrong. We have a nice one step further question, which really hones in on this topic. Another question. And then some other data I want to show you on the right-hand side. We have a submit feedback feature that this goes directly to the doctor on staff who created this. If you have any questions or need further clarification, we would get back to you within 24 hours. We're going to go ahead and grade this exam. Sorry. After grading the exam, we're going to be brought to our performance analysis. So, as a resident, I'll be able to know exactly where I fall by category, even subcategory. When I'm creating those self-study exams, I can adjust the curriculum based off of what I need to study. So as you can see, we have some data up top here, the overall percentage correct, the overall progress, get through that to that category. And when you click in, you can see the subcategory data as well. And that's a Rosh review. Relatively painless, very easy to use platform. Love to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you for stopping by.